International rescue from space station. Thunderbird 2 has landed safely.
Scott reports that owing to the underground cables and communications in London, the mole cannot be used.
If they can't tunnel their way in, they'll never rescue that poor man.
Don't worry, Tintin. The boys will burn their way through the door.
I promise you it will take years to get through.
It won't take that long with our equipment. But will it be fast enough?
What could have happened to Lord Silton?
Well, I'm waiting for your explanation, Parker.
I seem to have lost my way, milady.
Lost your way to London?
Yes, ma'am.
Step outside, Parker. I want a word with you. Now, why are you so intent on stopping Lord Silton getting to the bank, Parker?
Me, milady?
Yes, you. I can see now that it was you who put the videophone out of action. Pruning roses, indeed. Now, suppose you explain, Parker, I'm waiting.
Well, it's... Oh... All right, milady. It all began the last time I was away.
In prison, you mean?
Well, if you want to put it that way, milady.
I shared a cell with a gentleman known to the trade as Light-Fingered Fred. As a matter of fact, it was him I referred to as being the only other soul capable of doing that safe job for his lordship.
Go on, Parker.
Well, I was resting on my bunk one day when Fred said...
Here, nosy.
What's the matter now?
What you gonna do when you get out?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about it much.
No, listen. I think it's important. I mean, it's only right that a bloke should have ambition, Look, I don't want to waste these 10 years I'm doing. You know, I'm gonna learn from 'em, nosy.
Oh, planning for the future, are you, Fred?
Yeah, that's right. That's it exactly. Learn from your mistakes. Now, there comes a time in every man's life when he knows what he's got to do. Look, I may not have been a friend of society up till now, but I'm gonna reform and settle down. Just as soon as I knocked off the Bank of England.
You robbed the Bank of England?
Not all. Oh, you mark my words. I shall break into the vault, and I personally will do the Bank of England.
So you see, ma'am, this emergency could be Light-Fingered Fred carrying out his threat.
Not necessarily.
But it could be. It isn't right, milady, that I should be the one to ruin an old colleague's life ambition.
Well, we haven't time to argue, Nosy, Parker. But if you feel like this, I shall drive us to London.
Reverse!
There was no need to shout, Lord Silton. You see, we're going quite smoothly now.
Oh, we are, madam, but backwards.
We're approaching a tree, madam. Madam, it's a tree. There's a tree!
Okay, hold it. Look at this.
We're not going to get through in the time, Scott.
I know. But take a look at this plan of the vault. There's definitely a weak spot underneath.
Yeah, but we've already established that we can't tunnel in.
It looks as though we're beaten this time. I'll get down to headquarters, see if they can come up with anything.
Oh, just 30 minutes left.
Oh, this is getting hot in here. Oh, well, I may as well finish these off, though, before I go home.
So you can't cut through the door.
Well, not in the available time. We've just got to come up from below.
Any suggestions, Brains?
Well, not at this moment, Mr. Tracy.
There must be an answer somewhere.
And I think I know what it is.
You, Grandma?
You want to come out the ground, but you can't use the mole. That the problem?
You got it.
Well, it seems I remember when I was a little girl, my grandma talking about the old London subway. Trains under the ground. New York had them as well. Of course, that was before this newfangled overhead monorail system.
Hey, you may have something there. Scott, check and see if those subway tunnels are still in existence.
Look, Connor. Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah, sure is a change from being up in space.
Come on, this way.
Ten minutes. That's all there's left.
Any news of the guy who's got the key?
One of made him shortcuts.
We made it. The Bank of England.
Let's find the elevator shaft.